Almajiri, the lost boys of northern Nigeria. They came seeking knowledge. What they found was a lifetime of begging. In the dusty outskirts of Kano, just before dawn, a group of boys in tattered clothes shuffled toward a makeshift classroom, a zinc shed with no desks, no windows, only hope. They are Almajiri, children sent away from home to learn the Quran under the tutelage of local malams. But far from the noble Islamic ideal, many of them are trapped in a system that has forgotten its soul. Umaru, 11, was sent from a small village in Jigawa. His father, a struggling farmer with 8 children, believed sending his son to study Islam in the city would give him a better future. "This is how we were raised," the father said, "knowledge first. Then, the rest will follow." But for Umaru, and thousands like him, the streets became the classroom, the board their teacher. Each morning, Umaru walks kilometers barefoot to beg for food or money, not for himself, but to meet the quota imposed by his malam. If he returns with too little, he faces beatings. On good days, he eats once. On bad days, not at all. He sleeps on cold cement beside dozens of other boys, many coughing, some bleeding, all nameless in the eyes of the world. The Almajiri system, once a proud institution for Islamic scholarship and moral discipline, has decayed into something monstrous. Decades ago, the students were cared for by the community, integrated into society, and protected. Now, with population booms, poverty, and state neglect, the system has been abandoned by those who should reform it, and exploited by those who benefit from its brokenness. The boys are easy to spot, barefoot, hungry, carrying plastic bowls, eyes too tired for their age. They beg under the sun, in traffic, at markets. They dodge cars and cruelty. Sometimes, they vanish, recruited by gangs, trafficked, or radicalized by extremist groups who promise them food and dignity. "I saw my friend Musa one day," Umaru says, "then I didn't see him again." Some say he joined the people in the forest. That forest is code for Boko Haram. NGOs and whistleblowers have long warned, the Almajiri system is a pipeline to chaos. Yet year after year, leaders offer sympathy but no strategy. Billions are budgeted, but little reaches the streets. When COVID-19 struck, hundreds of Almajiri children were rounded up and sent back to their villages, many infected, most unwanted. The virus exposed the state's failure to even know how many Almajiri exist. But not all is lost. In a quiet part of Kaduna, a man named Malam Sola runs a reformed Almajiri school. Here, children are taught Arabic and English. They learn Quran alongside math. They sleep in beds. They eat 3 times a day. Sola, once an Almajiri himself, believes the system can be saved. Islam never said children should beg, he says. It said seek knowledge. We forgot the second part, with dignity. Sole's school, like a few others, operates on donations and grit. But it offers a glimpse of what could be, a fusion of tradition and modernity, of faith and humanity. Yet without state intervention, these efforts are a drop in an ocean of tears. As the sun sets over Kano, Umaru returns to the zinc shelter. He has a small loaf of bread, his earnings for the day. He tears it in half and shares it with his younger bunkmate. Tomorrow, they will beg again. Tomorrow, the world will ignore them again. But tonight, under a broken roof and the soft murmurs of evening prayer, there is still something left in these boys, hope. The Almajiri is not the problem, Sola once said. He is the evidence of our problem. Until Nigeria chooses to see these boys, not just as statistics or shadows, but as children, the streets will keep raising them, and the future will keep mourning them.